Hello, this is artist, entrepreneur, and art educator Eric McRay. Just happened to be at the Cary Art Center, and I saw an exhibition of an artist's work. I just think it's just mind-blowing. It's just phenomenal work. And I felt like I would love to own some of this work in my private collection. And then I happened to look at some of the price tags, and it just shook me. I felt like I don't know who this gentleman is. I don't know his resume. I would have to do some research and determine a little bit more about who he is. But his work is just breathtaking. Some of the best stuff I've seen in quite a while. And the price tags range all the way up to $18,000 here at the Cary Art Center. And then I thought, like, well, frankly, I can't afford to spend $18,000 on a piece of artwork. Maybe you can, but I can't. But I thought the work was just, the quality is just superior. It's a museum quality work. And then the question came to my mind was that, or the statement that quality of work doesn't always determine the market value. And this may not apply to this gentleman, so I'm not going to make reference to him specifically, but I will say that to a lot of artists who create work, and they may make quality work, and then they put these massive price tags on things, and then they think, well, the quality's there. That's true. Just yesterday I was driving down the street and somebody drove by with a Rolls Royce, beautiful car, and it made me realize how many cars are influenced by the design of a Rolls Royce. And then it realized that the brand, as well as the name and the market value of that vehicle, the quality may be there. Never rode in a Rolls Royce. I understand they're supposed to be really good cars, obviously. But the fact is that it has a brand and a name, and it has a market value that determines a lot of the price tag as well. So you may find artists that you're not all that impressed with their work, and the work may not really be that good. I've seen some Damien Hirst paintings recently. I thought they were just really weak. Shared it with my wife and my daughter. They thought the work was really good. It was very sentimental. Yeah. But I've seen other things by them that were breathtaking. But still it's a Damien Hirst, so it has a certain market value. And that goes right back to branding, free market value of artwork, what people are willing to pay for a piece of work. And so to the artist who is out there creating work that's really strong and substantive work, and they're discouraged that nobody's paying them what they want for the work, part of that is, does the work hold a certain value? There's certain artists in this community that people know, thus they'll pay more money for the work because they know the reputation of the artist. A newbie could come into this community with superior work, and people don't pay for it because it's a stranger. They kind of, well, what justifies me paying somebody these kind of amounts of money? So you have to, as well as when it comes to the business of art, is not just to make a quality product, but also build a quality reputation and name that justifies the prices you ask for your work. Because the reality is, people buy products all the time based off of name. You go into a restaurant, person, I want a Coke. Or they say, I want to buy this type of car. I mean, the list just goes on. I mean, you understand the concept. I don't have to spell it out in that great a detail. So you as an artist have to work on your reputation, your brand, and also the market value of work, where you have a clientele and you have people that will pay that much for your work or pay the prices you ask. And what happens sometimes when an artist leaves one community and goes to another, they cannot get those prices because they're a total stranger. So the moral of the story is, work on the quality of work, build on your reputation as an artist, build on the value of your work. And a lot of times that takes starting low and building high. Start low, work your way up. You may be giving away better quality work at low prices, but the reality is the work's getting out there. And whether it's a product or service, you may be a videographer, you may be a photographer, you may be a sculptor, you may be some kind of creative person who provides a product or a service as well as a product. The fact is that now the people know you, and they know that you provide quality. Oh, this person did the photographs for my wedding. This person did the video when my daughter graduated from somewhere. whatever the situation is. This person did a portrait for my family. This person did a painting of this or that, whatever the product, or did graphic design for me. They designed these brochures on my website. Sometimes the bottom line is getting out there and getting people to know that you're reliable, you're trustworthy, you give quality, and then the prices will rise with time. So don't be greedy and expect I see there's a lot with kids coming right out of school. They expect to make the kind of revenue that others have worked many, many years to accrue. So be patient with yourself, be willing to sacrifice, pay your dues, and in time it'll all pay off for you. So this artist, entrepreneur, art educator, Eric McRay. Please follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. You can see my videos on YouTube as well as on LinkedIn and Facebook. Please share the content. Don't be shy about sharing it. Appreciate it. That's how you can pay me for the content, is to make it available to as many as possible. So we appreciate you and keep in touch. Take care.